What is that thing on that pole? It looks like someone's weave just hanging there. Well, what's up guys, Astro here with another episode of Juggernaut with Every Gun Show, and today we are in the inner circle, so you can know everything and anything about history, because that's what we do here in the inner circle. We contain all the information about history and life as you know it. We even have the meaning of life, which the meaning of life is, contrary to popular belief, it is potato. So if you ever see a potato, just bow down and act respectfully, because potatoes have the potential to rule the world. But anyway, this is actually a very special episode, because this is the final episode well, it's not the final episode, but it's the final episode of the assault rifle. So after today there won't be any more assault rifle episodes. We'll move on to the SMGs, and after that some LMGs, and after that some other guns, and then after that some even more guns that I haven't really gotten to, but I hope they're not too hard. So yeah, this is the last episode of the assault rifles, because this is the last assault rifle that you unlock, and this is actually the FAD, the FAD, the FAD. I guess you couldn't call it the FAD because it doesn't have an E, but you know, you can call it whatever you want. It's up to your mind, intellectual powers, to call it whatever you want. So maybe you even want to call it the tar of this game, because to me it kind of looks like the tar. It kind of feels like the tar from Modern Warfare 2, and kind of acts like it's trying to impersonate the tar. I never really used the tar, but this gun is actually pretty good, and from the times I've used the tar in Modern Warfare 2, that was actually pretty good too. So yeah. So anyway, last video I actually was talking about how I came up with my username, or not really how I came up with it, but how I came to have it as my username, and I was wondering how you guys got your username, because I know everyone has a different story on how they got their username. Maybe you just couldn't think of anything, so you came up with a username like Rabid Lemur 666 because you are demonic, and that can be transferred to being rabid, and you love lemurs in the Madagascar movie. So you know, maybe that's how you came up with your name, because that apparently is how the guy in this game came up with his name. So yeah, just if you want, you can go ahead and leave a comment in the comments below telling me how you got your username, because I'm actually pretty interested to know that, how you got the story behind your username and stuff like that. And you see that care package, I'm gonna pick it up in a bit, and I'm gonna make a mistake with it, because I actually pick it up, as I'm gonna do right now. See, I'm picking it up, it's a Pavlo, and now that I have it, I'm gonna be like, okay, I'm gonna call in my helicopter, but no, the Pavlo was in the way. So I end up calling in the Pavlo and having to wait for my helicopter to come in. But I know the helicopter would have probably helped and sped up the amount of time I took to get the Juggernaut, but unfortunately that wasn't the case, and I ended up calling the Pavlo in instead. And yeah, I think my helicopter actually gets shot down immediately after it comes out, so it doesn't do me any help. But other than that, where was I? I was talking about potatoes, and then I started talking about some other thing, and it's time to move on, because now we're gonna talk about the history of potatoes. Did I already tell you the history of potatoes? I don't think I've ever told you the history of potatoes. It's a pretty well kept secret by all the governments in the world, because the potato, as I think I said before, has the ability to overrule the world and take it over, and pretty much establish itself as the supreme gigantic overlord of couches in the world, because we know that the majority of houses these days have a couch, some sort of couch. Even if it's not a physical couch, it's something resembling a couch that serves the same purpose as a couch. So every home, for the most part, has a couch, or something similar to a couch, or something acting as a couch. So we know that couch potatoes have a way of finding themselves in every couch. So sometime during your lifetime, you will be able to witness a couch potato in its natural habitat. And what you want to do is you want to act really respectful, and you want to say please and thank you around it. You want to shine its shoes, although potatoes don't wear shoes. Mr. Potato Head wore a shoe, which reminds me, I was watching a video about Jimmy Kimmel Live or something like that. I don't really know what that is, but I was watching a video of it, and he was doing this thing where the parents, I guess, yeah, parents were giving their kids, that got really quiet, but they were giving their kids early Christmas presents. They were giving their kids early Christmas presents that they knew they didn't want. And I think my favorite one was probably the one where the mother gave her little girl an old banana. It was one of those bananas that are old. You've seen them. They're bananas that get really old and they turn black. I don't know if they're rotten or maybe they're bruised, but yeah. So the woman is all like, "Hey, daughter, person," just in that exact voice, in that exact tone of voice, and that exact deepness, in that exact, that's actually not that deep, but yeah. So in that exact tone, she was like, "Hey, daughter, what did you get for Christmas?" And then the daughter was all like,
"Hey, Mom, I got an old banana."
And I don't know, for some reason I found it extremely humorous and stuff, because at the end of the video I think she ended up trying to eat the old banana, which was pretty interesting. It was funny. There was also another video by, it's pretty similar. It was, "Hey, Jimmy Kibble, Jimmy Kibble, I don't know what his name is, but anyway, hey Jimmy, I ate all my kids' Halloween candy." I think that's what it was, and that was actually a pretty funny clip. It was basically the same thing where parents told their kids that they ate all their Halloween candy, and it's pretty interesting, especially the last clip that they sent in, because that is just awesome. So if you want to see it, I'll probably put a link in the description. I'll probably put a link in the description for both of those videos, so you guys can check it out and enjoy what I enjoyed already. So you can have my sloppy seconds. But other than that, yeah, let me just get out of the way. There's some palm trees over there. Palm trees are the natural predator of potatoes, if you guys didn't already know that. So if you want to stop them from taking over the world, go ahead and plant some palm trees right in front of your house. And that should probably do the trick, because palm trees are vicious. Vicious palm trees lead to vicious potato eating in the winter. So anyway, yeah, this gameplay is wrapping up, and I think I didn't die once, but it was a pretty slow gameplay at the beginning. I think I got about 15 kills with the actual Juggernaut, so that's kind of good. And let me deny this kill, and let me get one of those guys. Two guys actually ran in front. I wish I could have got them both, but I didn't. But wow, that is weird, because the MK14 video, I pretty much got the kill, or the kill cam was in the exact same place, and I had the Juggernaut, so that's kind of interesting. And it was a flawless gameplay too. So there's the score, 30-0, top of the leaderboard, and that's pretty much it. See you guys next time. Bye.